All right, all loaded up and ready to go to the next campground. We are heading out.
All rainy and wet?
Yep. It wasn't too bad. I had my rain jacket. First time having to... a lot of trees fell. Look at that. During the ice storm that was here. Well, we made it, and it's been storming all day long. A far difference than yesterday. Yesterday was absolutely gorgeous out. Today we got wind, we got rain, we got everything. So, but we made it. So here's our lake we're on today here in Oregon. Oh my goodness gracious, what a gorgeous day. Yesterday. Not today, that's for sure. Oh yeah, look at that. Got some docks. Moving dock. There's, oh, that's a geese over there. Some more ducks. Look at right there. The mallards are right there. Pretty cool. Oh, that's kind of cool. Those are I'll take this in. Oh, the sun's popping out. All day it's rained. And it's nothing to do when it's raining that hard. I mean, it's raining hard. I mean, you go outside, it was woo. So, I found a hiking trail. It's not too far from here. And we're going to head there in the morning. Cheryl will be joining us tomorrow. And I'll be making some dinner here in a little bit. I think I'm gonna make something on the new device I got. So we're gonna just go back, I think, and watch or go play some board games and just do some more relaxing. I'm gonna try to get some more editing done Unfortunately, I have no Wi-Fi here. I have it on my cell phone, but not on my data card because there's just nothing here. So, and that's okay. It's peaceful. I'm not going to town tomorrow. We're gonna drive down to Coos Bay, I think, Saturday, and we're gonna go to a seafood place and get some fresh fish and bring it back to camp and make that for one dinner. So, ooh, that sun feels good. Finally, rejuvenating. Anyway, so I'm heading back. Mom's in the camper just relaxing, and I'm going to go do some more editing. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. So I've got my Blackstone all ready to go here. It looks like I've got some steaks in the resting on the counter. So got some choice. What did I get? Oh yeah, they're New York's. Yeah, at Costco. Choice. I love choice steak. Good stuff. So I'm going to use the Blackstone to sear those steaks off, and then I'm going to make some grilled onions and zucchini with that, all on the Blackstone. Kind of show you what that looks like. It's super easy. Yesterday on my vlog I put the recipe for my spice mix, and I use it for the steaks and the vegetables, and I just put in a bowl. I prepped a couple zucchini and a half a red onion, and I diced everything about the same size and put about 2 tablespoons of butter. I know that sounds like a lot, but it's going on the grill, and then I'll just cook them up on the flat grill as the steaks get to a good medium rare, and I'll pull the steaks just enough time for them to rest a few minutes so that they are nice and juicy, and then I'm gonna have my dinner. And the baked potatoes are in the convection oven roasting right now, so I'll show you guys what I do. Let me get it set up. Bye. Okay, so I got everything prepped up. I'm gonna get a nice sear on these steaks. I'm waiting for that to get. So I've mentioned this maybe in a over time to a lot of my chefs. If you can hold it, it's not hot. So you're looking for heat that you can't hold your hand over. So like I said to you a minute ago, I got some sliced red onion. I put some butter and some zucchini, and then I got the New Yorks ready to go, and they've got seasoned on there, nice, ready to hit that grill. So I'm gonna look for about a internal temperature of about 128, and I'll pull them. So flip them in about 7 minutes on each side, and that's just an estimate. I never ever guess. I want a mid-rare. I don't want a well done or a medium. I just like that nice pink in the middle. And those have been sitting on the counter for about 20 minutes, getting to room temperature, and this guy is getting nice and hot. And I'll throw a little tiny bit of olive oil on that grill, and then I'll sear them up, and I'll bring you guys right back. I gotta do that with my other hands. Put a little oil on there, not too much, just enough for the sear. Let's grab the steaks. So we want to hear a sizzle. There we go, that's nice. And a little bit more there. We don't need that much oil, see? Just enough to sear. And you just want to put that on a medium temperature so you get that nice little bit of glaze. And if you can see the flame, I don't know if you can, but not too high. I've got it right in the middle, as you can see. So we're going to turn it down just a little bit. I want a nice sear to keep that caramelization going. Those bubbles, that's a very good sign. A little hot, so I turned it down. Alright, I'll come back as they get closer. Alright, so I just turned these babies. They're looking pretty good. See that? That's what you're looking for, that nice crisp caramelization from the steak. Looking really good here. So I'll temp probably this guy right there, just on the side. When it hits 100, I will pull the vegetables And I'll put them over here in this hot spot here and sear those babies off, and we'll be having some steak shortly with some baked potatoes. All right. Cheers. All right, we're sitting at 115 on the big boy, and this one's reading at 120. So I'm going to pull this guy in just a moment. I'm going to add my vegetables. Okay, kind of hard to do when you're filming at the same time, but that's okay. It's all right. I can do this both at the same time. And this is really so easy on a. Get some of that butter in there. There we go. Nice. So this makes RV life so easy. Okay, so we're at 116. So I'm about to pull the 120 because it will be ready for the rest. And then the rest is about 10 minutes. So, and I'm feeling that's going to be mid-rare easily. And that's got 3 more degrees to go, and I'll pull it, and dinner will be served. All right, guys, that's cooking. That's a good steak. Be loud. Here we go. Got those New Yorks, got baked potato, and we got those grilled veggies, and we got Nana. What are you thinking over there?
Yum, 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 yum. Can't wait.
Well, okay. So we're going to dig in. See you guys soon. Bye. Okay, that's it for me. I'm tired. It's the day. We're playing, how do you say this?
Farkle.
Farkle. It's a fun game. If you haven't played it, it's pretty cool. It's a dice game. Give it a look up, and pretty cool. Hey, thanks for joining me today. Appreciate it. Sorry about the rain. We'll get some hiking in tomorrow. But we did eat well. We'll see you guys soon. Hey, if you like what you saw, do me a favor. Click that like button. And if you want to see more, subscribe that YouTube thing. You know, the little button. Go for it. I'll see you guys soon. Bye. What's going on? Hey. Can you hear the rain? Listen. Oh, it's not looking good again for a hike. Well, we're supposed to have an hour without rain at 10 a.m. So we're going to go see if that's going to even happen. So today I made coffee. Watch. I cheated today. When you have electricity, you can use your Keurig machine. So, voila. And a lot of RVers use that Keurig machine because you can just put it in your storage. And I have some storage over here, right there. So that's that. Yeah, let's peek outside. See. Oh yeah, it's nothing. I think we're gonna go. Yeah, I don't know. I thought I'd have a campfire and sit by it. What do you think? Anybody else want to go out there? Look at this. I don't want to hike in that. I don't have that kind of equipment. I used to when I had my golfing gear when I used to golf. Oh, look at the Blackstone is completely. Yeah, I don't think we're going on a hike anytime soon here. So I'm thinking, what could we do? So we're gonna go to town. There's Reed Sport, right? Is that right? Yeah, Reed Sport's 7 miles north of here, and I think I'm just gonna work today on my vlogs, and we'll bring you guys along. I'm gonna make some breakfast. I had a little bit of steak left over, so I'm gonna have some steak and eggs. That's okay, yeah?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, we're gonna do that. We'll see you guys in a bit. Bye. Well, I'm gonna make some breakfast. I thought I'd share. So, there's some potatoes. I just diced up a Yukon Gold potato, and so I'm gonna make a breakfast burrito. So these are gonna get nice and caramelized, and then I'm gonna add some red onions and peppers. And then I had a little bit of that steak from last night left over. Throw that in there. And then I've got my seasoning, the one I told you all about. I'll add that to this. Put some cheese on top of it, and then I'll warm up a couple tortillas. And breakfast will be served. All right, so I added the peppers and onions and just give them a quick saute. Last night we had some New York steaks, so I went ahead and thinly sliced those to go in the burritos. And I got some scrambled eggs ready to go. So those are gonna go, first I'm gonna saute the meat with the potatoes, bell peppers, and onions. And then I'm gonna add a little bit the eggs, and then I'm going to put my spice mix on these right now. As you can see, that's probably about a teaspoon. And then, oh, I can smell that. That smells good. Oh, nice. Let's see if I can. Oh, there we go. All right. So now I'm going to turn the heat back up a little bit, and then I'm going to fire up these tortilla pans I have. I bought that at Costco. They sell them, well, a limited time, but they just hoard up, you know, they're great for pancakes or warming up tortillas, and yum. So anyways, I'm gonna get that organized and I'll be right back. To add the steak, let me see if I can do this here. Yep, I can. There's the steak. Okay. Let it saute up there with those vegetables, and give it a little toss. There we go. And then, you know, always season in layers. So I'm going to add a little bit more of my spice mix that I make. And if you want that recipe, it's in my blog that I had done one prior, or two, maybe two prior. So that's what you're looking for. It looks good so far. And I got the heat up now. And now I'm going to turn on this burner back here, which I'm going to put the tortillas on to warm them up. And breakfast will be ready shortly. All right, it's time to add the eggs. Those are just a nice toss there. Those potatoes are nice and caramelized, and they're looking good with those bell peppers and onions. Now I'm going to add the scrambled eggs to the mix. And now I'm just going to kind of make that a scramble, and I'm going to add the cheese at the last minute, and then my breakfast burritos will be ready to go. All right. By the way, I got this wok at Costco. It's the best invention ever for an RV because it's deep enough to put some volume in it, and it allows me to make one pan wonders like this. So when you're camping, the less you use, the less you clean. And that really matters. So just one more time, I'm going to put a little bit more of my seasoning in there just for flavor. As I said, always layer your flavors. Don't do it all at the last minute, or else you're not going to get it throughout. All right, I'm going to just wait on that cheese, and I'll warm up a tortilla, and I'll wrap up a burrito for you. Okay, so the cheese is melting, and so this is a gluten-free tortilla, spinach tortilla that Mom, she's gluten-free, so I make her a gluten-free version. Super easy. Okay, so she's going to take over the camera while I roll her a burrito. So generally I take some salsa and I'll add it to this, but Mom will add her own, and then I'll just put it down the center here, and then I'll slice up a couple avocados and put them on the side. So just enough for, you know, the filler. You fold this side here, this lip here, so it just kind of makes a pillow, and fold it over and tightly roll it. And there you go. So we got our tortilla and egg, steak, and yummy goodness. Guys, I am heading to a small town called Reedport, which is north of us about 7 miles, and I need to get to Wi-Fi. This is a park that doesn't have any cellular service. So what I've learned is that my Wi-Fi, or my device, has been about 95% effective until I get on this coast of Oregon. So have your multiple resources when it comes to Wi-Fi needs. I do see full tower. My truck here has AT&T Wi-Fi, and I see all 5 bars straight across. And right now my chip I have is a T-Mobile chip. So that T-Mobile chip seems to work everywhere but the coast very well. And so that's a lesson learned. And that's okay. That's part of the hitting the road and being on the road, having to adjust. So I'm going to town. I see in my cell phone that I've got bars already, so that's fine. The only issue I have is just making sure that I have 5G to pull down data, because it's fast, and 5G is really fast. So I might as well just go into town and do some sightseeing. It is absolutely ugly out today. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to go for that hike. It is, I just read the weather report here, and they want to tell us that there's going to be another 2 inches of rain. That's a lot of rain. So we can get in the truck and go for a drive. That'll work out just fine. Cheryl's coming today. I'm excited because it's been the first 2 days without her, and y'all know that she likes to camp too. So she's working in Eugene, Oregon today, which is about a 2-hour drive from Portland. And since we're on the coast of Oregon, I just went ahead. That's why I made this reservation down south of Oregon, southern Oregon, to be able to have her join us over the weekend and not have to drive too far. Because from my house, that's about just under 4 hours to get to Report, the closest town. Tomorrow, we're going to go to Coos Bay. Coos Bay is about 18 miles from our campground, and I'm going to take Cheryl. She hasn't been there, to that. Now, I posted this on my Instagram and my Facebook a couple weeks ago when I had gone on a road trip. So I'm going to vlog it, and there's a seafood place that I'm going to go to tomorrow and grab some fresh fish and make some dinner tomorrow night for Cheryl. And maybe they have some salmon. Nice big fillet of salmon. Who knows? We'll see. That's one thing about having fresh fish and being on the coast. You get all the goodies. At least we got to do a shrimp cocktail. You know, those are bay shrimp. Ooh, look at this pretty drive here. Right on the lake here. Absolutely gorgeous. I figured the weather would be get a little nicer today, but no, it's failing now. Woo! Yeah, I was just about to go on a hike. All right, so I decided to go for a little walk in the campground, kind of show everybody what the campgrounds look like here. I'm gonna say it's very nice overall. I like how wide the campgrounds are, and they grow shrubbery in between each campsite. So I'm actually, you can see this here, I'm actually going through their back where you can see more campgrounds. So they got a little campsite here. It needs a little fixing. So this is Loop C, and it's closed for this portion. It's about to open, right, I would say in the next couple of weeks, because they're servicing and pressure washing all the facilities around here. But I like how each campground has some shrubs between them. Normally you get a lot of this, where you got one here, although this is just parking for extra parking, but you still see your neighbor. Super close. Ooh, that's a nice site right here. It's pretty big for everybody. That's C30. So if you're looking to book, you might want to look up that number. And then if you have an RV, this is a tight corner to get over. You can get in, but it's not easy. If you're advanced, you're no problem. But a newbie, a little bit of extra work, because you got that sharp turn just like over here. I learned that. It's not so bad once you get used to turning your wheel a specific way. That's a nice site right there. C26. There you go. All right, so this is where you can come buy firewood. It opens up at 2 p.m. and you just put in no cash, so it's just pay by credit card and buy a bundle of firewood, and you can buy 1, 2, 3, and there's your price. Put your credit card in, you're all set. So that's that, and then you just go over here, grab the wood, you ring the doorbell. Pretty cool. How cool is that, huh? All right, there's the courtesy guide. This is an all-star park. There you go. That's cool. I didn't know that. That's awesome. All right, so this is a park entrance over here. Before COVID, that's where you would check in, and they would have rangers here. And now everything's automated. We got the firewood all locked up over there, and that's real common in Oregon parks. They have plenty of firewood here. It's just takes a couple minutes to go pick it up and throw it in the. I bring my wood usually, but $5, that's pretty reasonable actually. It's about $5.50 to $6.50 at Fred Meyer during the season. So this is the overflow parking, and everybody hauls their trash to the trash area and recycle. So every day I come down here and drop our trash off. Part of keeping the park clean is they don't allow trash outside your RV or your tent. You have to have a can or a sealed container, and the reason behind that is the animals. We had a sealed container, but the raccoons have little feet that can put their fingers into the zipper, and they know how to undo the zipper. True story. We woke up after putting the trash out, and trash was, I mean, everywhere. It took us almost a half an hour to pick up everything. So that doesn't work. The pop-up trash cans, they have a zipper, and they seal the trash, but forget it. They're critters. They know how to get in. So if you're going to be here, no, the deer don't bother it. It's the raccoons, and there's a lot here. You might not see them here during the day, but they come out at night. All right, I'm about probably close to a quarter more mile to the entrance, so I'm gonna kind of get some more exercise and walk a little faster, shut this guy off. But if you look over here on the right of me, that is the trail that leads you to the lake. If you're coming from the Eugene area, this is about a 2-hour drive to get here, and Salem's about 3 hours, and Portland's about 4 hours. So this isn't a place, if you live up north, unless you want to go for a few days, unless you want a 4-hour one-way drive. But the recreation is the attraction here. I drove down to Rock Beach this morning, and I noticed that on the marina side there was over, I would say, close to 500 boondocking spots to camp from, which tells me that it's a huge summer attraction. And it looked like it was first come first serve. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't looked at it, but this campground is right off the freeway, so you do get some freeway noise if I haven't mentioned that already. But that's okay, you got the fresh air and the coast. Oh, I love the nature. It's my favorite thing. Sorry about the noise. I left my mod in the trailer for the camera. I hate using that word mod. I don't know what it is. Modifier. It's short for modification. So, you know, the modification on the GoPro, it's actually a pretty good windbreaker, especially if you have an external mic called, I use the Rode Mini, and it kills all the noise. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying what you're seeing so far. The sun looks like it's trying to peek through this rainy clouds.